Hello, my name is Simon Rickman and I'm a leadership and development coach. What I would like to do is to give you a taster of my 7 habits for highly effective home working. This was a series of webinars that I put together during lockdown because I wanted my clients to think about how they could respond to this situation more positively. And we talked about the opportunity to think about how we could cope in these unprecedented times. And one of our drivers was to think about how can we deal with the stress that this is causing and become more resilient. And indeed, as we were coming out of lockdown, we were finding that a number of people were saying, well, actually, I like working from home. I think I can be as productive as I was when I was in the office. So indeed, the question is very much out there, is working from home here to stay? And indeed, the early research that we saw, which has continued since then, was indicating that workers wanted to continue to work from home in some sort of way. And what they were also demonstrating was that they were also as productive as they would have been if they had been in the office at that time. So it was very interesting research to receive. So I set out by splitting the 7 habits into 3 separate blocks. As an example, the first series that I showed was showing an overview of the habits and then looking at habits 1 and 2 in particular. And what was really important to me was to get people to think about not just the 7 habits on their own, but how you could practically apply them and take action in your own specific environment, in your own specific situation. And my driver for that was to help us feel a little bit better. Clearly, the situation that we were finding ourselves in was extraordinary, but we realized that if we worked together, we would be stronger as a result. And the idea was to create some sort of new normality, another word that was used very frequently. And whether people were moving from the office to home, or they were on furlough, or indeed they were trying homeschooling for the first time. And then we saw people going back to the office. Our normality was shifting at a hectic rate, and that was causing a lot of stress for people.